Me again. I just wanted to let you guys know I did order a camera and a video recorder that will be coming in here soon. So when those do come in, I'll start doing videos off of that. Until then, you guys are stuck with my phone. It'll be here by Monday, the 11th, I believe it was. So it's not too far out, but once I do get them, I will start doing videos off of that. Another thing I did want to mention is if you're ever on a social media website and you're complaining about, oh well, no one likes me, no one cares about me and all this bullshit, excuse the language, but then don't post it. I mean, there's gonna be people hating on you all the time, and it's just gonna piss a lot of people off. So my advice to you guys is, if you're going to be posting stuff like that, give a reason behind it. Give us some insight about what's going on and why you think the way you do. That way we can give you an educated answer to what you're posting on there. A lot of people will say, oh, well, smoking's or nicotine is a drug. Yes, it is a drug, but it's a harmless drug. It's nicotine, the only effect it has on you is that you're going to get addicted to it. What's bad for you in the cigarettes with the nicotine in it is the chemicals that they put into it, the tar that's you're putting into your lungs or into your bloodstream. The nicotine is found in a bunch of other things too. It's, you eat it every day. It's I believe one of the web pages I was on said that nicotine was found in cake. You can put it, they put it in cake, or they put it in caffeine, and people aren't dying from that. So, I mean, look up the information before you start saying, oh, well, this is bad for you. Do the research, because it's just going to make you look a lot less educated than you really are. I know everyone on here is going to be really educated on some things compared to other things that other people are educated in. Me, mechanics. I'm actually pretty educated in mechanics. I haven't gone to school for it for college, but I learned from my dad. I've been working on them for a long, long time. Ever since I was very little and ever since I could remember, I'd always be out there helping my dad work on something. So, I mean, there's being educated, or there's taking it to the next level and actually getting a good point across. And my point for this video is, make sure you're educated to get your point across. Make sure you're the one that's doing the research. Make sure you're the one that's doing the homework that is needed to start that whole conversation of, oh, this is bad for you, oh, this is good for you. Do that research first. Don't go to just one website. Don't go to Webster, or don't go to Wikipedia and just say, oh yeah, that's good. No, go to multiple websites. Like, for the nicotine thing, I was in a one-on-one conversation with this one person, and they kept saying that nicotine's bad for you. Nicotine's bad for you. Well, I went to the medical site. I went to another medical site. I went to Wikipedia. I went to 3 different websites and actually copied and pasted all of those images, the screenshots of the screen, onto that social media to prove that nicotine is not bad for you. It's the chemicals that they put into the tobacco that you're putting into your system. Now, if it was back in the day, all the chemicals that were the chemicals that weren't put into the cigarettes back in the day, those were not as bad for you. Nowadays, they're putting so much more chemicals into the tobacco that's killing people. And yes, I know I'm a hypocrite, because I do smoke, I do chew, but that's my stress reliever. And I do have a lot of cancer in my family, so I actually am trying to quit. Not to mention that I do have asthma, so smoking's not going to help me out there. But I'm actually trying to get better. I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to get rid of all these bad habits, because I want to live happy. I don't want to have to rely on the nicotine intake from those tobacco products, and I don't want to have to spend, $20 to $50 a week, because I do a tin of chew a day and I do a pack of cigarettes a day. depending on how bad the day is. So it adds up pretty quick. And if I were to quit now and calculate how much money I saved just from quitting, I would have money saved up into the bank enough to pay off the rest of my truck just by the end of the year. So if you're contemplating on starting smoking or start chewing, don't do it, because you're going to regret it down the road. I know a lot of people who are smoking now, who are chewing now, and they say, yeah, I regret this decision. I wish I could go back and actually quit and stop myself from actually starting it up. Because once you start, you're always going to have that nicotine withdrawal. You're always going to want that source of nicotine. You're always going to want the chew. You're always going to want the smoke. But it takes a strong mind to quit. It even takes a weak mind to quit. You just got to want to quit, and you got to want to make yourself better and find a new way of getting away from that kind of stuff. A lot of people, they have to quit cold turkey. Some people, it takes other sources of help, like nicotine patches, nicotine gum, chewing just regular gum. I know my dad quit cold turkey too. I quit cold turkey back when I did quit, and then I went right back to it, of course. But my mom, she doesn't even try to quit because she doesn't want to. She enjoys the flavor too much. But what you got to do is find your way to quit, whether it's cold turkey or trying different kinds of gum, or trying, if you're chewing, try jerky chew. Put that in your lip. It's putting something in your lip to make up for that feeling of having that chew in your lip. Try gum. Gum helped me quit my tobacco chewing one time. I actually quit multiple times and went right back to it because of the jobs I've had to work at. But try putting gum in your lip down here, or if you do use your top lip, put it up here. Just try every way to quit if you do really want to quit, because you're going to be living a lot happier and healthier life if you do quit. Now, again, being a hypocrite, but, I'm trying to quit. I'm trying my best to quit, and I'm actually slowly taking away the nicotine out of my life. I'm slowly getting better. I'm slowly just weaning myself off of it and trying to get to the point of where I don't need it anymore. So I will also give you guys updates on that in the next videos or whatever. I'll tell you guys how I'm doing. If you guys do have any problems with depression or with any chewing, smoking problems, let me know. I will definitely take the time to contact you and talk to you about those problems. I've been through depression for the past 10 years, and I've been fighting it for as long as I can remember, and it's off and on. I was actually diagnosed with bipolar disorder or manic depression, and that's part of the reason why I spend money on all this stuff that I don't need, and that's actually also part of the reason why I spend money on tobacco that I don't need. So if you guys do need to talk, I'm here to help you. I'm pretty easy to get along with. I'm pretty easy to start talking to. So just send me a message or do whatever it takes. I will definitely reach out to you guys if you guys do need help. And if it gets to the point of where you're having suicidal thoughts, you have a plan set and you are going to do it, call the suicide hotline. Tell your parents, tell your friend, tell someone, because I've dealt with all those feelings. I've dealt with those thoughts, and I almost did commit suicide multiple times. And it's not something that you'd think I would tell you guys, but I'm over that. I'm over that feeling now. I'm actually getting better. I've worked at trying to get my mind out of that area, trying to get it back on the right track, and I actually am on my way to recovery right now. So if you guys do need to talk, let me know. And if you guys do lost my train of thought. Well, if you guys ever do want to see videos where I'm talking to you about this kind of stuff, or where I'm unboxing or doing anything anything that no one has ever done before, or something that someone has done before, but putting my own spin onto it, let me know, and I will do that. I will definitely put 100% of my time into that and trying to get it to work for you guys, so then you guys will enjoy watching me. I'm not here to make subscribers. I'm not here to make money. I'm actually here to make you guys have a great time watching me. And if it takes me doing a handstand while wearing a chicken costume, then so be it. I'll do it. So, there was one more thing I wanted to tell you guys, but I guess I can't really remember, so I will end this video here. And if you guys, like I said, you guys who are having these problems, let me know, or let someone know. Let someone in, don't push them away. So, have a great 4th, guys. Have a safe 4th. Do not drink and drive. Do not drink and light fireworks, but if you guys are going to drink, know your limits. I know you guys have heard this before, but I honestly do not want you guys to get seriously injured because you weren't smart enough not to put that alcohol down, or not smart enough to stay away from the vehicle, or not smart enough to back away from the firework because you were too intoxicated. I've had a friend actually lose part of his finger because of that. And another time, I actually got hit by a firework. I wasn't drinking. I was too young to remember, but my mom, she was drinking, man. And the firework tipped over. I heard my name, turned around, and got hit right on the belt, right on one of the belt loops of my pants. That was back when I didn't wear a belt, so it burned right through my favorite sweatshirt, through my shirt, and almost got to my skin, but my pants saved me. So, if you guys are going to be lighting off fireworks, or if you guys are going to be driving, drive and light off the fireworks in a safe manner. I do not want to hear of Joe Blow blowing off his finger while drinking and lighting off a firework. So, just be safe, guys, and have a great 4th.